Hi, so welcome back to another video, and I don't think this video will need any hook or intro as such because the title says it all. We will be filing income tax return for Ireland, and I will teach you how you can do it as well for yourself. I'll be doing mine and I'll help you with yours as well. So let's get started. If you're new here, I'm Tanmay, a full-time data analyst and a part-time YouTuber living in Ireland. First, you need to go on the revenue.ie website, go there, sign in using my account. If you don't have that, just go to mygovid.ie and register there, and then come back and use login with mygovid.ie. It is very easy process. You can check it out. You can do it. I have made a video about how to register for PPSN, and in that I have shown how to use this mygovid.id, so you can check that video after this one. So let's log in with the ID and password. Then it will ask you for the authentication code because of the two-factor authentication. So one sec. So now we have logged in. It also says hi, when was your last session. That's fine. Now you have to go to review your tax for the previous 4 years. Yes, you can file your tax for the past 4 years if you haven't done it. So just click on it. Past 4 years is 21, 22, 23, 24. But let's say I have already filed it, so it won't show me anything. It will just show me that statement of liability. So if you have filed it already, then you can check your statement of liability here, and that means that you have filed ITR, income tax return, for the 2022. Now I'll go to 2024. If you haven't filed it, this is what you will get, an option as request. So if you are on 2022 and then if you see this request form, don't need to panic. You can just click on that and then start filing. So let's go now and do it. So request. You can see preliminary result underpayment. It's fine because last year tax credit I had overpayment of 54, so I would get that back, 54 euros, but you don't have to worry about it. Let's go forward, and if you want you can read all the details, but it's fairly correct. So complete your income tax return, just click on that. Then you'll say notice to file a report to update your tax. Say okay. If you want, you can read this and then start your income tax return. Now you have to check all the personal details like your PPSN number, date of birth, your status, your civil status and all that. If you have any dependent children, residency status, yes, you are a resident. Now there are two things, which is ordinary resident and the domiciled in Ireland. So ordinary is no, because we haven't, it's not been 3 years for me since I'm filing this taxes. It's only been 2 years. So ordinary means if you have 3+ years, 3 consecutive years, they are considered to be ordinary tax purposes ke liye. So if you have been paying taxes for more than 3 consecutive years, then you can say yes, but in my case it's no. Then domiciled in Ireland, I will say yes, because the condition is for the domicile is either you are born in Ireland, you have the Irish citizenship, so you are domiciled in Ireland, or you intend to get the citizenship or reside permanently in that country. So I will say yes because I intend to do it. Then you check the address, check the phone number, check the email address, account holder details, bank details, everything, and then go next. Please ensure your account details. It will ask that. If it is correct, then go okay. Now once that is done, you'll see all the payments. So this time I only had one full-time job, so it's 1, but when I was doing part-time I had 4 incomes because I was doing 4 I did 4 different part-times, like I did Aldi, I did full-time, and I also did a teaching assistant thing. So I had 3 incomes, hence it had 3 employments, but now only I have 1, which is the data analyst job. So it's showing 1 and it shows all the payment, all the everything. So go next, check that and go next. Now if you have any other income, additional income, that you have DSP, Department of Social Protection, which was given as a relief during COVID, you have pandemic unemployment payment, you have parents benefit, you have disability benefit. If you have any of that, then you can claim it here. If not, just move ahead. Then you have dividends. If you have any dividend income from UK, from Canada, from US stock or companies in Ireland, then you can claim that. I don't have any, so I'll skip. If you have any foreign income, like your foreign pension, if you have foreign non-deposit, if you have a foreign salary which you are taking here in Ireland, then you can claim that. If not, then it's fine, you can skip ahead. And in most of our cases that we don't have it, so it's fine, we can move ahead. Then we have other income. So if we have any rental income in Ireland, if you have any trading profits, if your profit is more than 1300 euros, it is mandatory for you to claim it. If it is less than that, it's fine, but I would recommend don't do it. Just declare whatever profit you made. Just highlight that it is a trading profit. Then exempt income, fees and commissions, whatever is there, just check it here. If you have that, then put it here. I don't have anything from it, so I won't do it. And go next. Now you have multiple categories like health, you and your family, your job and other credits. So this is where we can claim back the tax credit. So for example, health, if you have a dog, then you have an allowance, you can do that. If you have a guide dog allowance, then you can do that. If you incurred any health expenses during the financial year 2024, like you went to the hospital, you bought medicines or any other expenses, then you can select that. Put your receipts here. I'll come to that part later, how to upload the receipts. But what you can do is click on this, put all the amount, like enter the amount of general health expenses that is not already claimed during the year. You can do that. You can also, it's not mandatory that you have to do it while filing the tax return. You can do it right away. So for example, in February or March you had any expense, then you can put it here and you can claim it back right away. It's not that you have to wait until the Jan end to do it. So if you have anything, just put it here and then click add. That will be added. By the way, a real quick thing, you might know that I always wanted to go to the USA, but coming from a middle class family, I didn't had a great financial background. Hence, I had to pivot towards Ireland. But if you are someone who is planning to move to US or Canada for your studies and are worried about the education, then don't worry. I have the right partner for you, which is Mpower Financing. They'll help you with all your financial needs with the interest rate as low as 9.99%. That too without a co-signer or a collateral. And the best part, Mpower has covered every school or university with their network of 400 plus universities across US and Canada. Well, if you are interested, you might hurry because they are running an early bird promo for fall 2025 students, which allows you to get the interest rates as low as possible and then you can negotiate on your terms. But that's only for early people, as you know, early bird promo. But not only that, if your profile stands out and they see that you really have the fire in you, then you might also stand a chance to get a scholarship. So then the funding won't be an issue for you. So hurry up, check out the link in the description and make sure you make the most out of this early bird promo. Continue back to the video. Next is you and your family. In one more thing in the health is medical insurance relief. If your employer is paying for your health insurance, then you can claim that as well. In my case, I'm doing it myself, so this doesn't apply to me. And then you have nursing home expenses, you have income continuous, all the expenses which you might have, if any of that, then just put it here. And then you have to submit the receipts as well, which I'll show in the later part, how to upload the receipts. So this is not for me, health is gone. You and your family. Now there are multiple things like employing a career, mortgage and all that. So if you have mortgage interest credit, you can do that. Rent tax credit, you can do that. So there is few noticeable things, which is dependent relative tax credit. So for example, if you have someone in India who is dependent on you, in my case my brother is dependent on me, so, or your parents, your grandparents, then what you can do is you can file for this one. So it's just you need to click on select, then your relationship with you. Now also you need to make sure that their income should not exceed, that person's income whom you are showing as a dependent, their income should not exceed 17,404 euros in the year 2024. And you might be asked to submit their income, so as a proof that their income is not exceeding that, so you can submit that as well in the receipts. Usually you don't have to submit the transactions you did, like the money you submit, the money you paid or whatever. If asked, you can do that, but generally it's not the case. You just have to show that their income is not more than 17,404 euros. Then you can select relationship to you, which is brother, sister. You can see all the options: uncle, aunt, brother, sister, grandparent, widow or surviving parent. It can be your parents as well, so it's fine. I'll just put brother and sister. Are there any individuals maintaining this relative? Are there any other individuals maintaining this relative, like any other relative is supporting as well? So it's just me, like I'm the only brother and I'm helping him, so I'll put that. You can put mom, dad, grandparent or whatever is that other option. Please confirm to the best of your knowledge that this relative's total income was below. Yes, I confirm his income because he's just a student, so his income is less. So I'll just click add. If you want, you can add another dependent relative. It could be your parents, it could be your grandparents. If you want, you can do that. If not, it's fine. Let's move ahead. Add. Now that's for your dependent thing. You can also get a rent tax credit, which is basically now you're paying the rent, so you can get a tax credit for that. So I'll show you how to do that. So select rent tax credit form, sorry. Then who are you claiming this for? It's for myself, so self. Are you in recipient of HAP or RAS, which is state housing support schemes, which is basically if you are unemployed, if you are not having any good income, then the government pays for your rental income. So that is the scheme, kind of like that. But yes, I am paying for myself, so it will be no. I confirm that the landlord is not a government minister or a public servant or blah blah blah. Yes, I confirm she is not, sorry. PPSN of tenant, so this is my PPSN. Is the property a RTB registered property? Yes, it is an RTB registered property, and I just have to put RTB registered number. You get a letter usually. The letter is over there. I'll just quickly get it. So letter is basically like the agreement between you and the landlord. And this letter is very important, so you should keep it. I'll just put it here. I have the RTB registered number. You'd have to put the RTB registered number without the RNT. It's fine, just put the number. Then go next. Are you related to your landlord? No. Go next. Is the property your permanent? PPR is like permanent, what is it? Principal private residence. Yes, it is. What is the start date of tenancy? I moved in this house in January 1st of January 2024, and when I intend, so usually this date is basically your contract end date, but because we don't have any contract, I'll just simply put like 2 years from now, which is December 31st. That's it. It will calculate the days as well, and that's it. Next. Now you have to put the address, which is, for me, in my case, this is the address. Next. Then you have to put the landlord or agent's detail. It's fine. It's optional. If you want, you can put it. If not, it's fine. It's optional. Name of the person or agent rent has been paid to. So I'll just put the name of my landlady. The total rent I paid in the whole 2024. So basically whatever rent you pay monthly, you just multiply by 12. If you pay weekly, then multiply by 52. That's it. And as you can see, rent credit due is 20% of the total rent paid by you in a tax year, up to maximum of 5,000 euros. So yeah, click add. So your rent tax credit has been added as well. If there's anything else you want to add, you can do that. Okay, so there's one more thing which I would like to highlight is tuition fees. So when we do masters, we pay a hell lot of fees. If it is more than 4,000 euros, then you can claim it back as your tax credit and you'll get maximum of 800 euros. Note that it has to be, the amount should be more than 4,000 euros, the fees. Then click select, number of students 1. You can see here, it should be a 3rd level college degree. So masters we usually do, or undergrad, it's completely fine. So you can use that. Number of name of the student, sorry, it's my name. Amount of qualifying tuition fee. So I paid 18,240 as the tuition fee. Was the course part-time? No. It was training course? Yes. No, it was a full-time course. And then just click add. Okay, now it will prompt me to put down a receipt, upload a receipt basically. Remember in the health expenses as well, it prompted us to upload the receipt. So now I'll show you after this step how to upload that. Once this is done, like everything is done, 18,240 and all that is done. Okay, one more thing I like to highlight in this section is, let's say you are a student now, don't file it right now. I know you will be doing part-time, but your tax credit wouldn't be up to 800 euros. You wouldn't have paid more than 800 euros in taxes. So you won't get it back because the government won't pay from their own pocket. It's basically, if you have paid more than 800 euros in taxes, then you can claim it back as tuition fee and they'll give it 800 back. I hope that makes sense. Like you have to match and then they'll give it back to you. So this is recommended when you start working full time and it's 1 year down the line, then you can do it. It's not the case that if you were studying in 2022, then you have to file it for 2022. You can claim it up to 4 years. So by then you'll have a full-time job, or at least you have accumulated that much taxes. You have paid at least that much taxes so that you can claim it back. I hope that makes sense. So just add. So see, no receipts added. So I'll add that. Later on I'll show in right away after this step. Then your job, if you have any additional income, then you do that. For PRSA, if you pay that AUC something, in my case I don't, so it's fine. Usually you don't have to worry about that. Then there is remote working relief. So basically you can claim back your electricity, Wi-Fi and heating. Click on that. it's given here. You can claim back your heating, electricity and broadband when working remotely. If you wish to upload receipts to support your claim, please do so through the receipts tracker. Otherwise, the return your receipt for 6 years. So were you in receipt of up to per day from your employer? No, I didn't get anything from my employer, so I will file for this tax credit. So basically you will get 3.2 something per day ke hisab se. Heating and electricity paid last year, I think I paid about 120 for the heating, and plus electricity it was something. For broadband I usually pay 20 euros per month, and so it's 240 euros for broadband working remotely. So basically, so I work from home. Please do not include days that you did not work, such as weekends, public holidays, sick leaves or annual leaves. So the total number of days in working days were 254, but I was on annual leave for 28 days, so subtracted that, and that is 228. I'll just click add. You may upload the receipts, so I have to again upload the receipts. Okay, and that's it. So that is all the tax credit which you can claim for. I'll just click select and you can go next, and that's it. You have to declare, confirm, and that's it. Next. That's all. This is how you can file the income tax return. Now we'll go back, and remember we were asked to fill the receipts, so we'll go back and fill the receipts now. So you go back to your account and then you can see receipts tracker, so click on that. They show on all receipts, and you can see the tuition fee receipts. So I added date, the amount, and that is. So if I say view, so basically what I had asked was what is the date expense was paid, and that was the date. What was the category was other. What was the subcategory? It was tuition fees. It was the 50% of the tuition fees, which was 10,000. I paid that, and that's it. So that was the receipt, and save changes. I didn't add the other receipt because anyways it is up to max 4,000. If your tuition fee is above 4,000, it will anyways give you 800 euros. So I put down 10,000 and I'll get the 800 euros back. So that is it. And now you click on add new receipt. So here you can put the utility bill or the Wi-Fi bill or whatever is that. So I'll just put for the last month, and then they can calculate themselves. So our Wi-Fi is from Virgin Media, so I'll just check the date. Date is 7 November, so 07/11/2024. Select the category, which is remote working. Subcategory, it is a broadband bill. Total of bill is 105.99, and the amount that I paid was 20 euros. And now I'll just upload the bill here. I'll just transfer it one sec. And this is why I love Mac setup, because it's so seamless. Click here, done, open, add receipt, and that's it. So you can add another receipt. Now I'll also have to add the remote working electricity and heating bill. I'll add that, and that's it. So you can do in the similar manner that once you file, so once you go back, then you get a liability email that your tax has been filed. So you can check that here, that income tax, this is 2023, that your income tax return has been filed. It is 2022 that your income tax return has been filed. So once you have that, then you're good to go. You have filed your income tax return successfully, and that's it. And hope you got insights from this video. Comment down if this video was at all helpful. Let me know, and if you have any queries around it, let me know. I can probably help you in some way. And if you don't know this, but there is a one-on-one call link in the description where you can connect with me one-on-one, so we can discuss all the issues about career, about resume review, LinkedIn review, anything in general. I feel that I have the credibility to teach you about time management and productivity. So if you want that your life needs to be managed in a good way, then we can connect on call and we can do that as well. I am all bullish in AI and automation, so I can maybe help you with the gym and everything. If you're struggling with motivation, inspiration, anything, if you feel like that, we can have a one-on-one call. And best part, it is 100% refunded at the end of the call. If you feel that the call was not satisfactory, you can let me know. No questions asked, 100% refund. See you in the next videos. There's a playlist. Bye bye.